This is an Insane Cast production. You are listening to Thanks for Watching, the All Movies Podcast, with your cast, DJ, Beth, Joe, and now, thanks for watching.
Welcome to episode 120.
Holy crap balls.
Yes, 120 of these guys. Well, it's Monday, August 10th, our first show in like 2 weeks or a week and a half or however we want to do that.
2 weeks.
2 weeks, that's right. It's been crazy 2 weeks. But first, I'm DJ.
I'm Beth.
I'm Joe.
Yay! Welcome back, Joe.
Thanks, guys.
We missed you.
We totally missed
Great
you.
to be back.
That's like 3 weeks without you. Boy.
How many?
Like 3.
Yeah, because you were not here the week before we didn't have a show.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's been 3 weeks since a show with Joe.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we miss Joe a lot. Joe.
Oh, come on.
No, really. Like, whenever there's a chance we need the sheriff around and you're not around, you're like on vacation or something.
He's not been on vacation. He's been working his balls off.
I have not been on vacation.
Well, I guess it's,
He's been working his balls off.
figuratively speaking.
I mean, I don't know the situation with his actual, but,
I mean, Blue can tell you that, yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
whatever,
it's fine.
whatever works for you. I'm just saying.
Everything's fine.
Oh, gosh.
We're all fine here.
How weird.
We're all here. Nobody here but us chickens.
Bok.
Yeah. So, gosh, how's everybody doing? Like, it's been a while. So, what's been going on in our lives that's keeping us from doing a show?
Go ahead, Joe.
Well, my house is being torn apart.
Yes.
True story.
Torn apart house. And are you putting it back together?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm not putting it back together. What are you talking about?
Aha.
Somebody is, though.
Yes.
It'll be back
It
together.
is being put back together.
It'll be nice.
Good.
Excellent.
Better than I could do, so. That's why you hire people who know what they're doing.
Hey,
Oh, yeah.
There it is.
That's true. Our washer went out, and so we did the adult thing and actually went out and bought a washer.
Ooh.
And lo and behold, our tax return finally came in, and so we said, well, why don't we just throw in a dryer to go with it?
Oh, there you go.
So we bought a washer and dryer like actual adults, and I did the same thing. I'm like, you are adding the extra $20 to install and another $20 to remove this the excess or the old ones. So I am not doing that.
Wow.
What if they go, yeah, we're not going to do that?
I paid them. They have to.
I know you did, but sometimes.
Sometimes they don't care.
They have to care because that's their job. That's what customer...
Well, it's not their job to care. It's their job to
Do things.
do stuff.
Yeah. True. To do stuff.
Man, it's like we know how to use words or something.
Right?
Lies.
Wow. Well, we did like this Gish thing. What is that? The greatest international scavenger hunt?
That's right.
That's what it stands for?
Yep.
Okay.
It used to be...
I was always curious.
It used to be Gishwas, which was the greatest international scavenger hunt the world has ever seen. But
Oh my gosh.
I think probably, I know it did for me, get really hard to explain to people that was what it means, because they would get lost after the first couple and nobody wanted to say Gishwas. So, yeah, we did Gish this year. All 3 of our families were involved.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
Yay.
Blue did something pretty awesome, I think.
I
Oh,
think it was
gosh.
fantastic.
It was amazing.
Yeah. What did she do, Joe?
She did a recreation of Mr. Stan Lee with spices.
And it was fantastic. It was beautiful.
It's like her artwork is seasonal.
That's
I love it. It was good though.
It's like I just reached into a paper bag and pulled out a duck head.
That happens when I speak.
You're welcome.
Oh,
Jeez.
wow. Hey,
Yeah.
what else
Go
happened?
ahead.
No, it's okay. I found myself dressed up as a vampire vacuuming during the
Yeah.
week. There's one where I was, a very loose version of David
Yeah.
making a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Yeah,
There was
I
a
saw that
leaf,
one.
by the way. There
I
was
saw
a
that.
leaf.
What?
So the item on the list was, I'm not 100% sure how it was worded, but it was basically show the David, like the sculpture, doing something mundane. So DJ painted himself stone colored and made a peanut butter and jelly sandwich for the camera.
Yep.
Interesting.
Yeah. It came out pretty quickly and easily. So
That's good.
yeah, I was worried. You know.
I was not concerned. I was like, well, he done chose to do that himself.
That's right.
So I guess that's
Good
good.
Yeah. Yeah.
What kind of paint did you use?
Body paint. That I don't even know. Penny went to the party store and bought it from there.
So good.
Okay.
So it was designed
Party
for it,
store.
Yeah.
but it did say don't get it on your clothes because it will stain.
Yep.
But you can put it on your skin.
I know, that's the thing that scared me. And then of course it wasn't. So I did the vampire first, and then realized, well, I have to take off the black from the vampire.
Yeah.
But
I was wondering about your eyes.
yeah, but then, so the other problem is, after I had done that, I then read the package. It says, oh yeah, don't get this on your lips or near your eyes. And I was like, oh crap, I already did. So,
Well,
Maybe read the package before you put stuff all over yourself.
right,
you would think that's an idea for sure.
That's- yeah. So,
Is this poisonous? I don't know. I didn't read it. I'm just
gonna
gonna
eat
fucking
it.
eat it.
yeah. Right. Yeah, so we won't do that again. I
yeah, probably
promise.
not a good idea.
Yeah. Ay. So, crazy. What else did we do? My appliances ganged up on me in a little video.
Yeah, they did. They blew your circuit.
They did.
they
That
blew
was
your breaker.
hilarious. And I'm so proud of the end of that. Like, when the breaker actually pops,
Yeah.
it's just my voice saying click. It was just hilarious to me.
I didn't.
So it
I
didn't
didn't
act-
notice
okay, so it
that
didn't
was what
actually
that was.
Yep, that was me saying click.
That's super funny.
It makes me laugh.
Yeah,
I regret
didn't-
now not doing credits because I think that would have been cool. But
Oh, that would have been fun. But
Yeah.
I think we got in, I think it was great. I think you did a really good job the way it was.
yeah, thank you. That was was a lot of work.
Yeah. Stop motion is, hard.
I don't like it. I'm not doing it again.
I don't like it. There
Well,
are a bunch of things. That's one of the things about Gish is that you're doing this ridiculous stuff, and usually about 3/4 of the way through, you're like, God, this is really hard.
But then
Why
you're
is
committed,
this fun?
right?
And then you're like, well, I've already worked this hard. I might as well finish it. You see
Yep.
the end, you're like, damn, that's awesome looking.
Right.
My mom made a wedding dress out of shopping bags, recycled shopping bags. And she spent so much time sewing ruffles on the skirt, like 3 days sewing these bags.
Dang.
Trash bags.
Yeah. I was just sitting there going, oh my God. Meanwhile, I didn't do any of that. I will absolutely give my mother 100% credit for that dress because it was pretty awesome, I think. Hot as heck. Super hot. When we were out taking the pictures in the yard, like I was sweating, and the neighbor drove up and was looking at me like I was high because I'm wearing a bunch of, plastic bags in the front
Plastic
yard.
bags. Yeah.
Formal plastic bags.
Formal, absolutely.
Okay.
But yeah, mom really kicked that one, like knocked it out of the park.
Yeah, that looked amazing.
So I was very proud of my mommy.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's
That's good.
she hardcore. Yep.
Totally.
Good.
So,
So is that over now?
Yeah,
Yes.
it's only a week. The big Gish hunt is usually from Saturday to Saturday, like usually like the first week of August. Or sometimes, depending on how the hunt is set up, sometimes it's like the last 2 days of July and the first couple of days of August. But
Gotcha.
yeah. And then they did 2 mini hunts so far during quarantine. So I don't know if they're going to do any more, because I think maybe they thought that was cool, where you have just 1 day to do stuff and the stuff is less hard.
yeah. Well, hey, next year we'll have another person on our team, a TikToker that follows me, wants to join us.
Oh, fun.
Yeah. She's
Okay.
like, that looks amazing.
Super fun.
So that would
yeah.
be cool.
And, maybe next time you guys won't be tearing your house apart.
Right?
Maybe not.
I hope not for you.
Wouldn't that be
'cause,
cool?
ugh.
Yeah. If we're doing it again, then something's wrong.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, don't do it again.
That'll be a bad one.
Yeah. Yikes. Oh, wow.
Well, all right.
Cool. Well, I also I released a book.
You did.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you. All published and everything. So, but I'll talk more about that when I plug something. Guess what I'm gonna plug? All right. Well, let's talk movies, shall we? We got lots of movies to talk about.
Yeah, I mean, we could.
Yeah. Let's talk a little bit. Like entertainment news is probably really old now because, well, I think I had this down for last week, but they're going to start filming at the beginning of the year. Thor, Love and Thunder. It's the beginning of 2021. I think they're going to feel like they're going to have more success during that year.
So wait a minute. It's called Love and Thunder?
Thor, Love and Thunder. It's like, I mean,
Is it trying to be a cheesy romance novel?
Yes,
'Cause,
exactly.
I mean, I'm gonna go watch it, but
Yeah,
Is Fabio going to be on the cover?
I know, right?
I mean,
right?
Almost. It's Thor.
That'll sell it. That'll
Thor.
sell it.
Yeah, I think he's trimmed down a little bit. And
Handsome.
Wait a minute. Thor is trimmed down? Like he's not as
Like
muscular?
he's not as beef.
no, well, he's not like Santa Thor or what was it?
What?
What the hell are you talking about?
No, remember the last film? He was like big, like he'd been eating too much, and
Oh, you mean fat.
You mean Dad Bod Thor.
yes,
At the
You
end,
mean ice cream. Melted
melted
ice
ice
cream.
cream Thor.
at
Yes,
the end of Endgame, he was all svelte and Thory again. He wasn't.
yeah,
Not
He
really.
was. It was like he got his hammer back, and like the fire of the dying star like blasted the fat off.
in the eye of the beholder.
Oh wait, that was before. That was in Infinity War. So somehow magically he sucked the fat back in.
In Endgame, he just was able to like suck it into the suit.
Yeah.
But he's still big. Like he's still.
I mean, he's a
hefty.
Yeah.
laundry bag full of meat, that man.
Whoa.
But like somehow, because when he got on Peter Quill's ship, he wasn't chonky Thor.
Yeah, that's
He was
somehow.
beautiful
you're
Thor
right.
again. Not that chonky Thor wasn't beautiful. Heads up, guys. Yeah. So
Yeah.
he just sucked it back in. I wish I could do that. Oh, I'm skinny.
Me too.
Oh, look at me.
Woo! Oh, I got a
Um,
wedding to go to. I'm gonna suck that fat right back in. Fit into a
there you
nice
go.
dress.
Just wear your plastic bag dress.
I don't want to upstage the bride. That's rude.
Yeah, that's bad.
That's good.
Yeah, that'd be a bag thing.
Oh, hey, girl.
Oh boy.
Hey, Wilfred
Wilford
Brimley.
Brimley
I knew
There
I'd
you
say
go.
that wrong.
Of Cocoon fame. And
Yes.
also checking your blood sugar often.
Yes, trust me. I
Yes.
recognize that
But he
a
was
lot.
he was like
85.
aged.
Yeah,
So
85. So, people with diabetes can live to like 85.
clearly.
Yeah, they can live
They
long
keep
time.
keep it going, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Stay on top of
Their numbers, yeah.
Yep. That's what you do.
Rest
keep
in
in-
peace, Wilford Brimley. I used to
Absolutely.
house sit a cat whose name was Harry, but I called him Wilford Brimley because he looked like Wilford Brimley.
Aww.
Like
That's
he
so
really
funny.
did. It was a little uncanny. He'd walk by and be like, "Oh, I got the beatus." Oh,
Yikes.
so yes.
Yeah. Other news, Walmart is doing drive-ins.
I had heard that.
Yeah, so if you go to the Walmart drive-in and see if there's one near you, they're just popping up all over the place, all over the
Hey,
United
is the
States.
Placerville Walmart gonna do it?
I don't know. They
have-
might.
You should talk to the person you know who works there and see if they're setting
Oh,
it up.
that's hilarious. I should. It's a good
Yeah,
idea.
that was why I asked you. I wasn't just expecting you to be Placerville psychic.
I don't know. Just enter in the zip code and see if it's going to be there.
I guess I could do
It's
that. Or you could
not going to
call
be in
it.
Las Vegas.
So how are they doing that? They're setting up big screens in the parking
Yep,
lot?
and it's free. You just go in and you reserve your ticket, and then you drive up
Huh.
and go. It's limited vehicle parking, I suppose, but
Just like every other drive-in in the world.
yeah. So, but it's free. That's the cool thing. Not
That
costing
is
you
pretty cool.
anything. And
So
then
I just looked up Walmart drive-in, and the picture they have is hysterical. It has like all these cars are pointed, and like clearly nobody at Walmart parks that well. And
right.
they've also very clearly like photoshopped the same 4 cars over and over and over to fill up this parking lot. But that's beside the point.
Yeah.
They have the big screen, and it has like Walmart drive-in in blue and gold around the outside. It looks like
It is
really-
definitely a
really
sight
funny
to
to
see.
me.
Yeah.
get free tickets.
Yep. But they're not going to be coming to Las
Get 'em while
Vegas.
they last, right?
Yep, get
It
'em.
looks like none of the Walmarts in California are going to do it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not happening in San Diego either, if you're ever in that area. Yeah, and that's probably because Las Vegas, we have a drive-in. So, I mean,
And it's open still?
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's still open. They're showing movies.
Oh yeah, that I could see. Yeah, you stay in your car.
Yeah.
I guess that could be
Yeah.
safe.
So, and then I think isn't there a drive-in in San Diego? I never
There's
went.
one, yeah, South Bay Drive-In. It's like South San Diego off the
Yeah.
freeway there.
And I believe you
I'm
could.
sure it's open.
Yeah, and you could still watch Ghostbusters there, though, I think so.
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
Yeah. So
Dun-dun-dun-dun.
I can also watch Ghostbusters from home.
that's true.
That's true. I can also
too.
do that.
And the bathroom's right here.
Yay!
And I can have any snacks I want.
But the fridge is far away now.
Aw.
Darn it.
Yeah, it's in the garage, right?
Yeah, it's not that far. We just got to walk around the house because the kitchen is like cordoned off.
Oh dear.
You should just
Hey,
teach Lolly
thank
and
you.
Leica to
Go get
get
something.
your
Well,
food.
Lala's too old and slow,
Yeah.
and Leica will probably crush whatever you ask her to get before she gets it back.
Yeah,
to you.
I couldn't teach my dogs to do it either. Elfie would just hoover it, and Egon would probably like drop it on the floor and then step on it and then sit on it and then roll on it and then get up and pick it up and then do that all again.
Drool.
And go, oh, this is what you wanted, right?
Oh, did you want this?
no.
Oh, it's covered in hair. And
Yup.
also some teeth marks.
Yup.
Some,
Yeah,
or mostly.
mostly.
I've seen your dogs; they're big.
Yeah, big dogs.
So, last one. Last one, September. Mark your calendars. I think it was September
First?
first or 20th. I can't remember. Maybe it's the
Totally-
first. On
totally
Disney
different.
Plus,
Disney
you
Plus?
you can rent Mulan.
Oh, is it September?
Yeah.
Wow.
And guess what the price is going to be to rent?
$30.
You're good.
29.
$30.
That was quick.
Yeah.
How much?
$30.
That's what I said.
Yep.
$30.
That's what you said.
Beth said 29.
That must be it. Either way,
$29.99.
it's gonna be
Are you out of your mind?
it's gonna be a rental, highest rental I've ever seen.
Yep. But
Holy
everybody
moly.
wants to see it. Everybody wanted to see it in the
Yeah.
movies.
I'm hoping my projector is here by now, and I'll just charge people $5.
By then? Yes.
No, I don't think I will, actually. I would just invite my friends over and say, hey, let's watch a movie.
So bad.
No,
No?
don't do that.
Why not?
Social distancing. Dude.
Oh, yeah, no, they can't get in without a mask.
They
They
what?
can't get in without a mask.
Still,
Yeah.
I just
if
read
it's
there was a
Go ahead.
news story that came across Magoogla that says,
Googla?
you know, Google. It says,
I like that.
and I quote, this is the headline. In-person gatherings identified as major source of COVID-19 spread in El Dorado County. No
Whoa.
shit.
Can you just reply with duh?
Uh-huh.
DUH, all capitals.
No, I think
Great story,
I
guys.
think it might
really
have-
groundbreaking news
right.
there.
That's some mad reporting skills.
Yeah,
Super
dude.
journalism at work. No, I would even go so far as to say "der."
Durr.
Durr. Or a doy.
Doy.
Remember that one?
No
Yeah.
doy.
No doy, bro.
Yeah. So.
That emote is so good in Discord.
So
if you guys have
good.
seen. It's so good. It's silly how good. It is.
Oh, yes.
So what's next on the list that I'm not reading, Deej?
Yeah, Deej.
Well, I was glad you were going because I really needed a stall for a second before we.
well, in that case,
I don't know. Do you want to tell everybody how to contact us? Well, we're still stalling.
sure. Hey guys, you can contact us by calling this number that DJ will say in a second.
512 podcast.
That's the one. Also, you can email us at shoutout@tfwmovies.com. Or you can catch us on all of the weird social media platforms like the Insties and the Twitties and the Facebees at TFW Movies. And also, you can contact us through DJ's favorite contact port. Yeah, let's call it that. It's called the Patreon.
The Patreon.
Go to Patreon and look us up, TFW Movies.
Yeah.
Did I
Yeah,
did I
man.
do okay there for you?
That was excellent.
Great.
That was the best. That was better than I could do.
Nah. Well, just because you were busy doing something else.
I was trying to find something. My show notes aren't up to par like I'd like them to be. I thought I had them done, because I was like, oh, I'll have them done by this last week, so it'll be ready for this week, and I was way off.
Narp.
Darn it. But well, no worries.
Such is
next time.
life.
Yeah, next time. Next time it'll be great.
There
Well,
you go.
What's great is there's more weeks to go.
There are absolutely more weeks
They
to go.
haven't stopped making weeks.
Not yet. Not yet.
Not yet, anyway.
The Mayans have, apparently. They don't
Well,
make
I
weeks
think they
anymore.
might have done their math wrong because 2020 is looking like 2012 should have. I think.
Right.
No kidding.
Good point.
What a
Very
mess.
good point. Yeah. Okay. Well, how about this? Let's talk about Jamie Lee Curtis films and our favorites.
Okay.
Yeah. Jamie Lee Curtis. Question. And I don't know why I'm thinking this, but did she ever do anything with the oh boy. Now I'm blanking on this and you're going to have to help me, but it's a group of British guys. They're funny.
Monty Python. What you're thinking of is you're thinking of A Fish Called Wanda.
No.
And you're thinking of Fierce Creatures, which is the same basic crew.
Okay, maybe I am.
You're thinking
I was thinking
of, like,
Monty
John
Python.
Cleese and
That's it.
I said
Yeah,
Monty Python.
that's them.
Did you?
I did.
Where'd that come from?
Well, it came from my mouth.
It was a run by fruiting.
But then you that's Mrs. Doubtfire.
That's a different movie.
So yeah, you're thinking of A Fish Called Wanda and Fierce Creatures, both movies.
Okay.
That
That's the
contain
closest.
Both Jamie Lee Curtis and John Cleese, Michael Palin.
Yeah. Okay. But that's
Some
the
of the Monty
closest to
Python
Monty
guys.
Python that they've been doing, that she's done, right? That's pretty much it.
Right.
Okay. Because I always assumed that she was in Monty Python, but I never saw her because they always dressed as the girls.
No.
So, anyway, never mind.
Killing me, Smalls.
Wow.
I don't like spam. Sorry, moving on. Crackhead Blue had sent in her list already.
That's right. Let's see
Yes.
what Blue has on her list.
Here's what she's got. She's got My Girl.
Oh, yeah.
Aww. Christmas with the Cranks.
Good one.
Great movie.
Yeah, that's a fun movie. And I swear I don't think I've ever seen it outside of the school. I've only seen it at work. So that's fascinating.
Oh,
Oh,
really?
okay.
Yeah.
So you haven't really got to sit down and enjoy
Well,
it.
I mean, I have a couple of times. So, but yeah, it's good. Halloween.
Yep.
Yep. Trading
Which one?
Places. Well, she didn't specify which one, so maybe she will in the chat, in the chitty chat.
Which is your
So.
favorite Halloween, Blue?
Yeah, Blue. Which is your favorite? I hear the
Well,
original
that's-
is
Judging by the gift she posted,
She said
I'm gonna say
first.
that's
the first one.
the
Yeah.
1978 one. Okay.
Yeah. I remember seeing
The
that
good
for the
one.
first time as a kid. My friend, my dad's friend said, "We've got to find this movie. It's hard to find. You'll never find it, but it's so good."
What?
We found it and watched
Like,
it.
Is it? Well, maybe back then it was hard to get a hold of.
Maybe then it was.
Okay.
But I mean, and it was probably a challenge for us because we always had movies. We were always finding movies and stuff. So
Yeah.
they were like, "I bet you can't find this one." Whatever. We found it.
Oh, so it was like a let's try to find this movie that I heard about kind of challenge.
Got it.
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
So anyway, yeah, saw it back then. Back then when I watched horror movies. Trading Places. I love Trading Places.
It's a great movie.
That is a great
Good
movie.
Ophelia.
Yes. And True Lies.
Yep.
What a
Also great.
yes, also extremely great. Now, and I really got to watch this one. I haven't seen it in a long time. So I love that it's in the movie Captain Marvel and of course
Oh yeah, because she lands in the movie store in
Yeah.
like 91 or whatever.
yeah, and
It
then
was later than that. It was like 97.
I thought it was 93.
It was.
I can't
Hold on.
remember.
In Captain Marvel, I thought it was like maybe it was the 90s.
Yeah,
It was the 90s.
It was
Okay.
90s. But it was
True Lies came out in 94.
okay. So you're right. It was probably like 96, 97, something like that. And so the standee got like what's Arnold Schwarzenegger's head got blown off.
Yeah, it was. It was charming.
It was. But great film, absolutely great film. And that's Crackhead Blues list.
Yeah, good list,
Yay.
girl.
Absolutely good list. Susan.
Ba, 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 ba.
Somebody we all know, we work with. Okay, only two of us here know who this person is. She says True Lies.
It's a great movie. It's
really
on my
is.
list too. I can't debate that one. It's a win.
Yeah. Nope, can't debate it. And that's our listener list. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good lists, guys. Thanks
I
for
agree.
sending them in.
Yeah. So, all right. Here's the cast list. I have 3, although apparently I should have had another one on there, like Trading Places. But I'll stick
Well,
with my
if it's
3.
if it's not on your list, it's not on your list.
I know it should be, but it is not. True Lies.
Yep.
A Fish Called Wanda.
Mm-hmm.
And Knives Out.
Yeah.
Great one.
Yeah, that was fun. So that's my little list.
Good one. Good one.
So, because I was actually doing that one from memory.
Nice.
I didn't look anything up. I was like, oh, I gotta look it up.
You are
I can't.
behind
I
the
don't have
times,
time.
Brother.
Totally.
I looked up stuff, I'll be honest.
You looked it up?
Well, I looked up movies and I'm like, okay, I know most of her movies that I like, but like
Am I missing
Maybe there's one-
Yeah.
there's one on the list that I'm not thinking of, but as soon as I see the title, I'll be like, oh yeah, I did really like that or something like
Yeah.
that. So I don't think looking up movies I think it's fine
Yeah.
Yeah.
to jog your memory,
For
man.
sure. You can't remember everything.
No way.
Mm-mm.
I don't even remember what day it is.
Me either. Is it? It's Monday though, right?
Yes.
What?
Cool.
No, it's like
Today.
Saturday. I thought.
Yeah.
It is Saturday.
Well, it's Saturday plus 2.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Is it my turn?
Beth, it's
Yes.
your
Okay.
turn.
True Lies, just like everybody else. I remember watching that with my best friend Savi in like probably 97, like early, right before we started high school. We had a lot of fun. Yeah, it was really good. I really enjoyed that whole scene in the beginning where Arnold is riding around on the horse, chasing the bad guy on the police horse, and then he's like apologizing to people. He's got
In the
like the horse in
elevator.
the elevator. Yeah, some good stuff right there. And then of course he goes to jump because the guy's on the motorcycle on the roof and jumps from one building to another because that's a thing.
Yeah.
And the horse pulls up short. Is like, no.
Nope.
And
Not doing
Arnold
that.
gets flung off the edge of the building. He's holding onto the reins, and the horse pulls him up, which is a thing. Horses
Yeah.
have, I think I read that they have more muscles in their neck than people have in their body.
Wow.
So that's, yeah. And then he gets all pissed at the horse. He's like, "What kind of cop are you? What are you?" It's super funny. My Girl's on there. A Fish Called Wanda, because that's glorious. Trading Places. And I'm going to go ahead and give an honorable mention to Freaky Friday, as unpopular as it is. She was so funny in that.
She was funny in that. Oh, I love her humor.
Yeah, she was great in that. So that's the story of my list. What's your
There you
list,
go.
Joe?
Cool.
Well, my list is going to be True Lies,
Oh.
Christmas with the Cranks,
Nice.
Oh, yes.
Halloween 1978.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Honorables. I was going to put more on the regular list, but honorables will be Trading Places, Halloween H2O or H20, because that was like the 20-year anniversary.
Oh, yeah.
And they were like, Jamie Lee Curtis is coming back for this one. I was like, oh, everybody's excited about it.
Yep.
And then Knives Out will be the last one
good.
for that.
Good call.
I did like Halloween H2O. I should have.
It was a
put
pretty
that on
good
there.
one. It was better.
Yeah, it was better. And I wasn't as scared of it.
Oh, that's good.
I
I
don't
know
know.
that you have scared-er issues.
Yeah, sure. But yeah, that's good. It's a good list. That's a good list. Well, there you have it. Those are our movies that we like that Jamie Curtis is in.
There it be.
Yes. So,
Yes, Blue. Gosh, Knives Out was awesome.
yeah,
true.
I enjoyed it.
It was awesome.
I can't wait for part 2. That's going to be
What?
interesting. And the gal who
Part
throws
2?
up, just hilarious.
Hold on,
Wait,
part 2.
Did someone say something about that, or are you just saying you want a
Oh.
part 2?
No, it's in the works already. Yes.
What?
Yeah, it's been leaked. So there's going to be a part 2.
Well, that
Knives
doesn't
Out 2.
necessarily mean anything.
Right, but I think there
Leaks
is.
are leaks, man.
That's true, but I think it's like leaks by the right people. It's coming. It's coming. Who was it that mentioned it? I
I'm
think it
Googling
was.
it. Oh, it does say.
Yeah.
According to independent.co.uk, Knives Out is officially getting a sequel. Lionsgate has announced.
But no,
Yeah.
You don't have to watch it.
I do.
I like how they're, it says people also ask, what is Knives 2 about? Or is Knives Out a remake of Clue? No.
No,
It's not.
It's not. You can't hold a
But it
candle
has a
to
Clue
Clue.
vibe,
It
right?
does.
I mean,
It
can we
has
agree
it
on
has a
that?
distinctly
Okay.
Clue. It's
Yeah,
Clue-esque.
yeah.
Yeah, it is Clue-esque, but Clue was way better
Oof.
by far.
Really? I
Oh,
wouldn't
yeah.
have thought that you
Wait.
said that. But
What did he say?
said Knives Out was not as good as Clue.
Clue had the timing. Clue was like boom, 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 whereas Knives Out,
Was not?
it was not as timely. timing, not time,
Timingly.
timingly, right?
Timerling.
Yes, yes. It was more duckling.
Oh, God.
Sorry, but yeah, it wasn't as. I mean, it was good. I really enjoyed it. Really did.
But, okay.
Quite frankly, the main actor in that, the butler.
Tim Curry.
Yes, Tim Curry. I mean, trying to solve everything and all that, he blew it out of the water.
Okay.
So, just saying.
All right.
It. There we go.
So say
That's
the DJ.
yes. It is my opinion. Definitely. What is it? The disclaimer.
It has been stated.
Yeah, it has been stated. Stuff work. Put it in your eyes. Okay, so the last show we had to, Joe, he picked the movie.
That's right.
Whoa. Hold on.
Yes.
So when I want to know what your reaction was when I said, this is the movie we're watching.
What, my reaction?
Yeah, you specifically.
Oh my gosh. I turned to Penny and I'm like, oh, this is going to happen every third movie. We're going to be watching a lot of horror movies, sweetie.
I think, yeah, we might be.
You're so mean to me.
No, he wants to help you broaden your horizons.
Oh, trust me, I've seen... I haven't seen Candyman, but we watched it this time.
Good job. How did you like it?
I was really going like, oh my gosh, I can't believe he picked that.
I saw it coming about 3 weeks ago.
Yeah. And there's a sequel coming.
Well, there are a number of sequels. I think aren't there like 3 currently?
Oh, yeah, there are a few.
And then there's a new one coming out.
A new sequel, yeah. Yeah. Okay, cool. What did I think of this film?
Yeah, let's hear. Pull up a chair, guys.
Yeah, pull up a chair. I mean, it was interesting. I don't. So it was scary. The supernatural part of it. I was disappointed there weren't as many bees as I thought there would be.
You wanted more bees.
Apparently,
okay.
I did. I was very disappointed by that.
Who gets W? Because the Wicker Man.
Yeah,
God.
I was just gonna say we can watch the Wicker Man.
Oh, I
you get all the
W.
bees. All the bees you want.
Oh dear. All the bees. I was excited at the end when the child was saved.
Okay.
I really enjoyed the artwork, even though it was kind of scary. The art was kind of cool.
Oh, the big murals. Okay.
Yeah, the big murals.
Okay.
I enjoyed that.
He's trying so hard to find things about it that were positive.
I know.
I know.
He's like, I hated every minute of this movie.
This was physically painful, but the artwork was pretty if you don't take into account the subject matter.
What did you think about that big hook that he was carrying around?
Yeah, the hook was gross.
It was pretty sticky looking.
It was very sticky, and I was like, wow, that's sticky all the time.
God, and he's wearing that big fur coat. It's going to get stuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about his voice?
Okay, the voice was good, but the poetry lines were just kind of like...
It was showing that he was educated. If you remember listening to the story of him, he was an educated man.
I do remember that.
They were showing his culturedness.
Right.
Yeah. So it was hard for me to get into. But
at any point were you actually like, okay, this is too freaky, I gotta just muscle through it at this point?
No, not freaky. And I was just, I mean, at one point I was just kind of going over like just sort of the way they were shooting it and angles and stuff like that and art.
Emotionally distancing himself from it.
So you went into analytical, like technical
I did.
analytics.
I did.
To try to not be scared.
Yeah, I
Okay,
think
I like it. I like
I
it.
think that's what
I can
happened.
respect that.
I was
Yeah.
super shocked that Beth would watch this film if you watched it,
I did watch it.
Why?
because the dog dies.
So last time I watched Candyman, I was in, maybe it was my freshman year of high school. So I have had 23 years to block that shit out.
Got it.
I saw it
So
today
you forgot
with
about
my
it, right?
mom and went, ah!
Yeah,
Yep.
sorry.
I mean, I'm not going to say it's okay, but I am not. I have survived it.
I mean,
It-
the lucky thing is that dog looked so fake.
Yeah, it was very clearly not a real dog, so I was
Very
okay
clear.
with that.
Right.
I was able to get past it, but I did emit a horrible sound. I was like, no!
Yeah.
Poor Rottweiler. He was just trying to protect his mom.
He was.
Yeah.
Terabad.
I know. And I didn't quite. I mean, every time, like, I finally caught on to the idea that she was the one doing it, which I thought was fascinating. Like,
You didn't catch when he hypnotized her in the parking garage?
well, I didn't get it. Like, it was, he hypnotized her, and then she she was out, and
Her
then
eyes were
she
all
woke
red
up
and she
somewhere
was,
else.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
I just thought she was crying of some way. I mean, I didn't quite get that because it didn't go over well with my brain.
Okay.
I don't know why, but then she woke up in that room, and I was like, "Whoa!"
With the hole in the wall?
Yeah, and I
Yeah.
was like, "What the hell happened? And how did this?" I figured they'd explain it, but they didn't really.
Right.
And so
This was back when they let movies let moviegoers kind of put the pieces together for themselves.
Yeah.
This was back when you could make a really solid, popular horror movie, and not every part of it had to make sense. They were making so many of them; they were churning them out.
yeah,
Like think of the amount of horror movies that came out in this time period.
oh yeah,
And it was always the slasher,
Yeah.
like basic slasher premise.
Yeah.
Right. And there are certain rules that you have to follow to survive and everything. So, yeah, it was. I see what you're saying, DJ. But you also, with a late '80s, early '90s horror movie, you have to kind of just go, well, it's a slasher flick,
right. And I kind of
Or-
did.
or a hooker flick,
Yeah, yeah.
if you will, like what was that
Right.
guy with the thrift store song?
Thrift store stuff.
Yeah, the one about I wear your grandpa's clothes.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Oh, I don't know.
That,
yeah.
you know, somebody knows what I'm talking about. It's
Yeah,
the-
I know what you're talking about.
The
Yes.
guy, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But the guy, the Candyman is wearing a giant fur coat, is what.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
And it's his
Poppin'
stump-
tags or something like that.
Yeah,
we
his
would call
stump
them.
is very clumpy, and his hook
Yeah.
is extremely sticky.
Yeah.
And there are bees that, according to the captions on my on my Netflix, when he goes to give Helen the old bee kiss, like we always do when you have a mouthful of bees, you want to kiss a hot chick. The sound effect said scrunching, so apparently bees scrunch when you try to have a mouthful of bees and kiss someone. My
Scrunching bees.
Scrunching
Yeah.
bees. As I told Joe and DJ, actually, my favorite part in the entire film is Candyman is after Helen in this parking garage where he's going to, like, he's hypnotizing her, and he goes, Helen, and she goes, yes. It's not even like, ooh, who's that? Or like, how do you know my name? Or
Yeah.
yes, and
She's like,
it's just like
she's yeah, already submitting,
completely.
Yeah.
Just
ready to get her bees.
need more bees.
I feel like that Candyman should have played a bigger role in it.
Yes, I think that the premise is good.
Yeah.
I think that I think it could have been shined up a little bit,
Yeah. Yeah.
but it's Candyman.
But it was, I mean, they made more. They
It's a
did.
classic.
Yeah. So, all right. Yeah. Well, that was, yeah.
Yeah. So what else have you been watching?
Me? You want me to go?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I started and finished Kidding season 2.
Ah,
That's on Showtime. It's the Jim Carrey.
right.
What is he like? He's a good guy, but he has emotional baggage and stuff. So
Don't we all?
yeah. So I liked it. I like this film. I mean, it's super dark. It deals with all kinds of stuff like divorce and addiction and alcoholism and infidelity and all kinds of stuff.
Feel good movie
So.
of the summer. Got it.
Yeah. So if you get a chance, check it out. It's I think it only
Check
has
that
8
out.
episodes or 9 episodes in a season, so you can knock it out pretty quick.
Is it an HBO series?
Yeah. Oh no. Showtime.
Oh, topical.
Showtime. Yeah. So you watch that one, and then you can go to the other dysfunctional of Shameless. So
Yep, exactly.
either one. Watch Transformers: Revenge of the Fallen on HBO. That was fun. Justice League. I don't remember where I watched that one. I think it's something I own. So,
Probably. You own
yeah.
a lot.
Also, I watched all 3 Expendables.
Dang it.
I've never seen a single one of those.
Yeah, you don't have to. It's not.
Wow, even DJ said.
I mean, it's just a bunch of old guys spouting off their old lines from
Blowing
like their.
shit up.
In fact, what's his name? They even swap lines at one point. Like
Yeah.
they turn. Who is it? What? I can't even remember his name. Rocky Balboa guy. Sylvester Stallone turns to the guy who's Arnold Schwarzenegger and says, "You've been back too many times. I'm gonna go." It's just funny. It's stupid one-liners.
I like that DJ said, turns to the guy who is Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah.
Turns to the guy who's Arnold Schwarzenegger. That's
He
who he
plays him, you know. is his
He
name.
plays.
That's the guy.
Yeah. But it's just it's crazy. And then of course they bring in Chuck Norris, who's like he's a loner and he
He's a lonely
I'm a loner, Dottie.
alone.
yeah, and
rebel.
he's like he takes on everybody, like you know, like they say that he's like the best, the he like in the
The best around.
Yeah.
Like he has another fist growing under his beard.
yeah, stuff
Yeah,
like
he's
that,
The
like
internet phenomenon.
yeah. So they play off of that. So it is funny. Okay, so what I do recommend, however, Pixar in Real Life on Disney Plus.
Pixar in real life.
Yes.
Yeah. Penny said that was really good.
I mean,
Boss is us.
there's like 10 episodes, and they're like, I think they're all like 6 minutes, 7 minutes each.
Oh, they're dainty.
Oh yeah, they're teeny tiny, but it's so fun. Like the first episode is they stick the
Give me a clue.
Inside Out.
Okay.
They stick the console, the big,
Right. The big thing with the
yeah,
buttons.
in a park, just sitting there, and people walk up to it and are like, "Ooh, I wonder if can we touch this?" And because they all get what it is,
Yeah.
and then these actors kind of come up. Nobody really knows they're actors at the moment, but when they push a button, the actor responds in kind. So if they pick happy, the actors are like doing happy, and then they hit anger, and then they start arguing with each other.
Oh man.
It's pretty awesome. It was neat to see their reaction and just everybody that played along, and when they got that, oh, when I do this, they do that. Ooh, let's see what happens when they do disgust, and it's hilarious. And then there's somewhere
Out there, but he
where
can't get
Wally
one.
comes out. I think the Wally one almost made me cry.
Oh,
It was
no.
no, well, you know why? It was so amazing. There was somebody there that was startled by Wally coming out of wherever he came out of, and apparently it's one of her favorite movies of all time. And so she was in tears that he was there. And it was just like, oh, that's the coolest thing. And I'm
I
like,
know that feeling.
it's the air conditioning, hon. It's not my eyes. So
I'm not crying. You're crying.
I'm not crying. You're crying.
right, exactly. So that's all I'm going to say for that. I mean, totally go check it out. There's not, I mean, you'll watch it all in less than a half hour probably. But pretty cool on the Disney Plus, Pixar in real life. I can't say much more, but we're in the middle of 10th season of Shameless.
Okay.
You know, it's on Showtime.
Yeah.
Although we're watching on Netflix, so we're behind still, so it's okay. Disney Plus, we watched Black is King.
Oh, how was that?
I liked it. It was
beautiful, I'm sure.
It was absolutely beautiful. At one point I want to say bored of, like, the music was good, but it wasn't what I thought it would be. Like, it was very artistic, and I guess my brain just doesn't, like, I could do artistic, but only,
You're
but
just
not
a
for,
classy guy.
but not for an hour and a half, or hour and 50 minutes, or however long it is.
Girl, I long for Beyonce to slip on a banana peel.
Exactly.
I just need some slapstick real quick, and then I'll be fine.
Can I just hear that banana sound? And then I'm
Thank
good.
you. Come on, Rafiki's
banana
there. He
peel
didn't
sound?
smack anybody's head.
Beyonce, could you break the fourth wall just for a second? Just, like, look
Please.
at the camera and wink, and then I'll be fine.
Exactly. So, but it was fascinating because there was a lot of Lion King reference, including, like, even Mufasa speaks and Simba speaks, and so there's like a lot of metaphor going on in this film. It was a lot. So if you're gonna watch it, be ready for metaphor, like a ton, and enjoy it. Like, I loved their costumes. I loved a lot of.
Yeah, you better enjoy it.
It was great. I did enjoy it. It just,
Good, I'm glad.
I mean, at one point I thought
It's a little too classy for you.
I think so. I was like, plus, like, I don't relate because they're all really rich, and I'm not rich. I'm like, I don't know how to relate to you, but that's cool.
Super rich, majestic, beautiful people. I've got nothing to relate to.
Nothing at all.
I get it.
So
I can't sympathize or empathize, guys. Sorry.
Wow. Yeah.
Right.
No.
Right. So, but check it out. Black is King. It really is good. Like, even though there was no slapstick. No, there was some good stuff though. Like, there's some cool things that happened. Some cool green screen stuff that they did. So I couldn't stop watching. I think that's what the biggest thing was. Like,
Oh, you couldn't stop watching, so you didn't have time to go pee.
That too. I didn't. But every little scene had something that I was, like, enthralled with and was like, oh, this is cool. Oh,
That's
that's
awesome.
cool. Yeah. So check it out.
Cool. Okay.
Another one I couldn't relate to. Okay. Okay, this is how you don't get to hear this very often, okay? But it's the title of the movie, The Fuck It List.
Hey.
I know. It's on Netflix. This is another thing of, like, really rich people that I don't get. Like, this kid has really rich parents, and he is valedictorian at school, and he gets accepted in all these colleges, and his life's going for him, and all of a sudden he's like, I don't know what I want.
Well,
And I'm like, well, I mean, you'll have time to figure that out. Like, what are you gonna do? And so it's just his drama. He, quote unquote, and you'll see it. It's in the trailer, but he has this big mistake that changes his whole life. He blows up his high school. admin building.
Oh, that'll do
You know.
it.
I had a nickel for every time I did that.
Yeah.
How many nickels would you have, Beth?
None nickels.
None nickels. That's right.
None nickels.
Well, and so it's really a senior prank that goes wrong, and
I'd say.
yeah, that went really wrong. And so it is a fascinating film because these things happen to him, and all of a sudden he makes his, it sounds like, bucket list.
You can say bucket list. You already did.
Right, but it's still funny to say it rhymes with bucket. It makes me laugh.
Okay.
But it really is like that because he's talking about all the things he never did because he was too self-conscious, self-aware, and too busy trying to please his parents who,
Doing what you're supposed to do.
Exactly. So he made this whole list of things he would do if he could just say, fuck it.
Fuck it. That's
Yeah.
nice.
And he thinks he's sending it to his buddies. It's like a little group of 10. But no, it goes online to
Oh boy.
3 million people.
That's quite the email list.
Well, it's like a social media thing that's supposed to be just a group, but he didn't like say the group. He said everyone. And so it went viral. It started out slow and then kept going, and then everybody saw it, and eventually, like, because of the college or the high school blow up thing, the colleges like said, "Oh crap, nope, we don't want this kid."
That'll
And
do it. If you
yeah,
go to your high school, Yale doesn't really want you.
right. But then Harvard was like,
What? Why not?
Well,
Because they
we
worry
have
You might blow up Yale.
right.
They could turn you loose on a rival school.
They
Oh,
could
that is
totally,
true.
yeah. But Harvard was like, oh well, we had that Zuckerberg fellow. He's weird. We had a lot of other weird people. We want this weird kid.
Okay. I like
So-
what you think, Joe.
Yeah,
See?
Use him as a weapon.
They know.
that's it. So I was
Just think
entertained
Winter Soldier.
by this film. It was
Yeah.
fun, but still I had trouble relating because, well, he decided
Blowing
to.
up a high school.
I'd never blown up a high school, exactly, and I was.
Well, it's never too late.
I'm not smart enough to be a valedictorian, and then this.
That's not true.
No, really,
Exactly.
trust me, no way.
Just
But then.
can't spell well enough.
Yeah, and I won't tell you the end.
Oh,
I can't.
jeez.
No spelling bees, please.
No, I'm not saying he's not smart. He is. He's very smart.
I know. No.
Just
Yeah.
give him, his spelling needs some work.
Yeah, I mean,
And I only say that because I love you, DJ. You know.
yeah. Well, I get it. And English is dumb. English, psh, they spell things weird.
Okay.
Totally. Anyway, there's that movie. That was on Netflix.
Okay.
So check it out on Netflix.
On Nardflix. Got it.
Yeah.
Netflix and Disney Plus.
Yup.
Disney
Oh, I want to
Amazon
say
Prime.
I watched.
Amazon Prim.
Yeah. I watched a few episodes of that Princess Bride on Quibi.
Oh, how was it?
It
Oh,
was okay. I mean,
damn.
it's not worth $7 a month or whatever the
Ew,
heck
you
it
have to
is.
pay $7 a month for Quibi?
Gross.
Something like that. It's like,
Oh, yeah.
yeah. Oh, yuck.
Thank you, Joe.
That was
You're
good.
welcome.
So it's okay. If you want to watch it for free, like do their 7-day free trial and then check it out.
just-
But
Blast it all at once.
yeah, I mean it's
And be like, bye. I gotta go.
Right.
This was what
exactly.
I
I got
wanted,
other.
and now I am leaving. Goodbye.
yeah.
I'm out of here. Bye.
But it was interesting. It was entertaining to see everybody's ideal of how it works, and there are some Lego people and just stuff. It was cool. It was neat. Definitely something to pass the time while you're in quarantine.
Yeah.
Especially for the actors who needed something to do.
Yeah,
But
well.
I hear tell that like some of the workers at Quibi were a little miffed by actors getting paid several $1 million when they're only at minimum wage. So I'm like, yeah, that's kind of, yeah,
Well, I mean,
pay your people. So,
I think everybody should pay this.
and especially at like you're charging $5 or $7 a month or whatever it
Yeah,
is.
but I would also like to point out how many people are like $7 for Quibi. Ugh.
I know, right? That's true.
So,
They
like,
go,
how many people are
$7
actually
for
doing it?
Quibi.
I feel like not as many as they would hope.
True. And I think there's like a lesser one, like you could pay $4 a month but have ads, which makes no sense to me. I don't want to pay for ads.
Boo.
That's why I don't pay for Hulu, for crying out loud.
Hulu,
Oh, I let
you
my
can pay.
friend
I
pay
think.
for Hulu.
Yeah, there you go.
I think there's a Hulu package that doesn't give you commercials, though, right?
I don't know.
I don't know. I have no idea.
All right, I don't know either.
I have
So.
Netflix and Disney Plus and Prime. I have Nerdflix.
Pre-May.
Preem.
Nardflix,
Nardflix.
Amazon Pre-May,
Disney Plus.
and Disney Plus. That's what they will now be called on our
Aha.
show.
Now on, make
I hope
sure
I
you have
remember.
From now on and
Written yourself
forever.
a little
Oh.
a legend.
Hence, it has
Got
been
it.
spoken and whatever that other stuff they
So
say
let
is.
There
it
it
be
is.
There it
written,
is.
so let it be done.
There it is.
So, and my last.
Amazon Pre-May.
My,
Beth, did you watch it?
well, I have one more.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh,
It's not-
sorry. I said anything else. Sorry.
I have my last one. I promise.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Started and finished The Umbrella Academy, the season
yeah.
2. So
How's that?
that was fun. I liked it. It was weird because they went into a different time, but it was good. I mean, I like how they did it. I hate that they use time to deal with things because then they can erase stuff that happened and be like, "Oh, that never happened." But it was pretty cool, and it ended in a way that I was trying to predict, but I didn't get at all, and so that was kind of cool. So, anyway, there's a lot that happened that I was just like, I can't believe they did that. So check it out, The Umbrella Academy on the Nardflix.
Netflix.
So okay, now you two.
Go, Beth.
I was doing a lot of crazy stuff this week, so I don't remember all of the things that I watched. I know I watched a lot of soap making videos on YouTube in the background. I watched a lot of Julia Child. Yesterday, my mom and I did nothing because we'd been running around all week. So yesterday, we just like sat on the couch and watched Antiques Roadshow on Amazon Pre-May. So that was a lot of fun. What else were we watching? We watched Candyman. We've been watching Holy Moly, the MXC mini golf show. I can't remember all the things that we watched, so they must not have made a huge impact on my life. Or maybe they did.
Well, you do watch a lot of things too, so maybe
Yeah.
just filtered it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's all just stuff going on in the background too, so I'm not like fully 100% focused on it.
Yeah, I have that with MacGyver. I turn on MacGyver and let it run.
MacGyver, yes!
Man, I haven't watched a MacGyver episode in a long time.
Well,
What are you watching MacGyver on?
I'm watching it on CBS. What is it?
All
All Access. Yeah, because I like the Star Treks.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah, so and that was Picard.
Trek of the Stars.
Yeah,
So,
Picard was on there, and I'm still not done with all my Star Treks. But when I can't sit down and watch them, I'll throw on the
MacGyver.
MacGyver and just let it go. This week's episode I watched was like the last one I saw was the one with the ants, and he had to like flood them
Ants.
out, and I'm like,
Disturb.
oh my gosh, I feel cringy just like I did last time.
Were they scrunching?
They were scrunching.
Scrunching.
So what did you watch, Joe?
The only thing that I really watch is the new Transformers series on Netflix.
Oh,
War for Cybertron, and it's a trilogy. So they put out 6 installments of this first set. There's going to be 2 more sets of 6, I'm thinking. But it's cool. It's kind of... They have the old school design
Nice.
from when I was a child
Yeah.
in the 80s. That's known as Generation 1.
Back when we were allowed
Um,
to bang big chunks of plastic together for playtime.
Yeah, and hurt each other with metal toys and stuff.
Yeah.
Drink from the hose.
They're you gotta let it run for like 20 or 30 seconds.
Yeah, let it run a little bit and then drink from those.
That or there's a bug in there.
Yeah. Spiders.
A scrunchy bee or something. I just watched that. I think I watched 3 episodes one day and 3 episodes another day. The voice acting's a little goofy. Like the deliveries are all kind of slow, and I don't know why. And the animation's kind of clunky, but I think that's on purpose. But some of the line delivery was just like, man, like I remember asking Blue to watch some actual Generation 1 Transformers cartoons with me, and like she goofed me so hard because the dialogue was so bad and so goofy.
Ridiculous.
But this, like, the dialogue it's more of a serious tone, but just the delivery is so slow, and I didn't understand. I don't know if that's like purposeful or there's points of it where it's just like, dude, all he's gonna say next is his name, and he already and it's just dragging a little bit dialogue wise, but I liked it. I mean, it didn't knock points off or whatever, like, based on that. I was really into it because of this. Visually, it was pleasing.
Oh, that's cool.
Right? Blue is quoting. So, I'll set that one up for her real quick. It was
Crackhead Blue Bike.
One of the first episodes in the first season where there's 2 humans that befriend the Autobots. It's Sparkplug and his son Spike.
Yeah.
And they're walking around like Autobot compound, and Mirage is a transformer that can like hide himself or make himself look like something else. And he says something and he's like hidden. He's stealth. And Spike is like, "Wow, who said that?" And he materializes and he goes, "That's me, Mirage. Like I'm goofball number 6 and my power is to do this." And he goes, all like triumphantly, he goes, "Now you see me," and then he disappears, and he goes, "Now you don't." And like ever since Blue watched that, she was saying that to me like every 5 minutes, and she was like, "I can't believe you tried to make me watch this."
Funny.
Now you see me.
But it's just the way he said it, like super like, "Now you see me," like he's like some huge important god or something. It was. The more I think about it, it's super cheesy.
Blue, you gotta go on Marco Polo and
yeah.
do that. I want to
So
hear you
great.
do it.
What's that?
I said Blue needs to go on Marco Polo and do it because I need to hear her do this.
Oh man,
Just
I'll try to find you the clip.
Perfect.
I love it.
But yeah, so I've just been I watched that, and then we've kind of just been doing our usual where we just put Twitch on and just watch Twitch.
Yeah.
I'm so like the cable bill
Yeah.
is gone. We cut cable a couple months ago now, and it's pretty nice like because we're not watching it. I miss wrestling and I miss some other stuff, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like the same way, I mean, I have all these other streaming things. I don't need to have cable for that.
Well,
And honestly, like there's an app for the local news that I could just go on and see the cheesy commercials there. Like it doesn't even matter.
well, I have one too. It's called Google. It told me that apparently in-person meetups is the reason that COVID-19 is spreading in El Dorado County.
I bet.
groundbreaking.
I bet.
Pulitzer time, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And when I say I'd invite my friends over, I don't have any friends here. They're all busy in their own homes.
They're all busy not going anywhere either.
Yeah. So, thank you, Crackhead Blue. I'll check that after the show.
Yeah, thanks.
So, I mean, unless you want me to play it on the show, I mean, that's just another thing.
I feel like she'll probably say no to that, Deej.
I feel like she
Yeah,
would
that's
too, but
that's probably a good chance of a no
Yeah.
on that.
well, I won't. I won't do it. Got it.
Okay, so what's next, brother?
Next, so that's all you've been watching?
Yep.
Yeah, pretty much. Like I said, we've just been watching Twitch when we're not doing anything else.
Got it.
That's like my YouTube thing. I've just been
Yeah.
I put on this girl who makes soap and I just listen to her make soap.
That's cool.
Yeah, I can make soap now.
Ah, nice.
Human fat?
No, I'm not gonna use human fat yet
Why not?
because I
Yuck.
don't wanna.
I don't want to do it.
I want some effing chips. Blue's hungry.
Oh, okay then.
Chips are good.
That
Good
sounds
snack.
delicious.
They're delicious. I want some
Mm-hmm.
chips.
What's your favorite chip?
I like the old sour cream and onion chips.
Lay's
Oh.
or
Lay's,
Ruffles?
definitely.
Oh, Lay's.
Also,
Okay.
I like the cream sour cream and cheddar.
Oh, dude, the Ruffles?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
So that
Those are
is
tasty.
the number one coolest thing about having to wear a mask at work is like nobody can see the orange stuff in my teeth from the chips that I was eating. Like I can smile, but nobody can see that I was just eating orange chips. I didn't have a chance to brush my teeth because you came in an hour early.
Yeah.
Thank you.
But yeah.
Just give him a duck head next
I
I'll
really
do
miss
that.
Cheetos.
Oh,
I miss Cheetos.
Puffs are crunchy.
I like
Crunchy.
both. I like them both. We call them clubs or fluffs in our house.
Clubs or fluffs? Yeah, because they look like little
Yeah.
caveman
Ooh,
clubs.
little
Yeah.
Kit Kat clubs. Hey mom, what do you want? Some Cheetos? Do you want clubs or fluffs?
That's pretty good.
I mean, I'll
It's
pretty
really
much
fun
eat either
living in our
one, but
house. We name everything what it's not actually.
Do you like
called.
the flamin' hot variety,
I
Beth?
do not because I don't eat a lot of really really hot food.
Okay.
Probably mostly for the reason that the Blue gets sad sometimes.
Got it.
oh dear.
Yeah, well, that's a thing.
Yeah.
How
Yeah.
about you, DJ? Do you eat the really hot hot chippies?
On occasion, but I don't know if there's any milk in those, so I might not eat them anymore.
Sad. I'm sorry to hear that.
I would guess there's no milk in that.
I'm not 100% sure there's any natural occurring food in those.
Right? Well,
When's the last time you ate something and looked at the label and it said animal shortening in it?
I don't know that I've ever seen that.
You've definitely eaten something with animal shortening.
Oh, I'm sure. Oh, yeah. I mean, tortillas, right? Those were made with animal shortening.
Yeah, if they're made with lard.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's with lard.
So,
But it's like something you wouldn't think, and you look at the label and you're like,
Ooh,
why?
why is there animal
Yeah.
shortening in my cucumbers?
Yeah, it just looks weird.
yeah.
Pickles.
Or like like magnesium something. You're
yeah.
like, what?
Yeah. Like,
Pure
what is
delicious
that?
science.
Why is there beryllium in this?
Is there a replacement beryllium sphere on board?
I don't even think that's on the periodic table.
I have one job on this ship. It's stupid, but I'm gonna do it.
I love that movie. I love it.
All right.
Okay, so how about we move on to the challenge?
Do it.
Let's do it. So last week's challenge was, I think somebody got it, and I think it was Travis.
I think you're probably right.
Yeah, I think it was Travis, and so it was Christmas with the Cranks.
Yep.
Yes. So I try to make it so somebody would get it, and this one I think somebody might get too. I'm only going to play like the first 15 seconds of it. Not
The
minutes.
first 15 minutes of the movie. If you can't figure it out, that's okay.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, why didn't it play? Here we go.
Wait a minute, I thought all you did was kill innocent people.
Innocent? Is that supposed to be funny? An obese man? A disgusting man who could barely stand up?
Okay, somehow I'm on a different clip, but it's the same film.
It is still the same film. Yes, I heard that distinctly.
How the heck did I get on that clip? I have no idea. That's not the clip I wanted to play, but that's the clip that's being played. So there you
If you
go.
listen to who the actors are, you're gonna get it.
I wouldn't have gotten it.
Really?
Oh, yes, really.
Okay.
No, I
Well,
don't
it's
believe
partly
that. Come
because I have never
That's
seen
right,
this
he still
film.
hasn't seen it.
on. Oh my gosh.
That's right. But
Why not?
we won't have to say any more because I don't want to give it away for those who have seen it.
I still want to know why you haven't.
Well,
Talk about it when the show's over.
yeah, we
Okay.
probably talk about it then.
But I've told him, you guys listening to the show, I've told him that when it gets to that letter, since it's DJ's pick, he has to watch this movie. It's
But if
DJ's
it's
pick, but I have picked for him.
you picked for me.
Yeah.
You're like,
by
we're
proxy.
switching letters on some occasion. I don't know which one,
Accurate.
but I'm getting.
You just gave it away.
I totally cutting that off.
Wow.
I'm totally
Okay.
cutting that off. It won't be there.
Okay.
Gosh. All
Give
right.
it to DJ.
All right. Sometimes I don't get a clue even for my own self.
Elvin's to Betsy.
I know. Princess Bride turned 30.
Oh, it did.
Yeah. So
I feel like that was on at our house not too long ago, too.
yeah,
Probably.
probably because it turned 30.
Probably because it's amazing.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's a great movie.
Yeah.
RUSs? I don't think it is.
September 1st is the Bill and Ted Face the Music. I think we
Yep,
talked about that.
that.
Yeah. So wait a minute. I think it's the I think it's the 12th. No. I wish I could remember the 5th, the 2nd, something like that. September something
There's
is
so many numbers.
is the
There's
Mulan.
like 30 of them that involve
Yes.
September. So one of those.
Yeah.
One of those
But it's less than a
numbers.
month away. It's less than a month. So cuz
So it's 9 through
yeah.
1.
So,
in
because when
September.
Penny told me the date, I was like, "Oh, wait, that means it's already out." And she goes, "No, September." I'm like, "Oh, never mind." So, yeah. So it's gonna be in the beginning week of September, something like that.
Okay.
So, because I confuse myself as usual.
That never happens.
Never happens.
Are you sure?
Not sure. Next week, our discussion of list of things of films that we will be talking about. We are going to talk about an actor.
Oh.
Yeah.
Did you decide what or no?
It's a female actress. How's that?
Good. Very
Yeah.
good.
Um,
Is it Jodie Foster?
it is Jodie Foster. You're so good at this game.
Was that a guess? Or did you know? You knew,
No,
right?
I
Come on.
guessed, and he didn't have someone, and that's why he said yes.
Oh, okay. All right.
She knows me too well.
He's like, if I throw the bait out there, Beth will come up with somebody.
You're so good at this game.
Do you guys want to do someone other than Jodie Foster?
I don't actually. I was thinking of Jodie Foster earlier today,
Oh,
and so by you doing
what
that
capacity?
made it fate.
okay.
Oh, ow!
Oh,
Which reminds me, we watched the Fate the Furious too.
oh.
But again, that was like last week or the week before, and I'm like, oh gosh, too many movies. So
Keep Will straight.
it is Jodie Foster Films 512 podcast, or shout out at tfwmovies.com, or go to your favorite, what is it, social media, Twitter,
There you go.
Facebook, Instagram, I mean TikTok.
Yeah,
But-
you're on there.
I am on there. I'm not on there as at TFW Movies like Twitter and the other ones, but I am DJ of TFW, so
Yeah,
yeah.
that works.
Beth's on there too.
I am, but I don't post very much.
She's going to. She's gonna
Oh.
start.
I've been told. It's been mandated.
Guess what? You're going.
You're
to.
going to.
I was thinking
I mean-
I put my Grant Imahara thing on there.
You should.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Trust me, Penny and I send Beth these videos all the time and say, you
All
should
the
do this
time.
one. You should do
I
that one.
get like so many videos that all have one single message on them. You could do this.
Are we the only ones that do this to you?
Kind of.
Oh, never. Yikes.
It's okay. It doesn't bother me. I like to see all the videos.
That's true.
And then
They're
there's
fun
also
videos.
ones that are like, hey, look what this guy did. Hey, he built Disneyland in his house. Or
Yeah, some cool stuff.
this guy has a beautiful cat. So it's not just you should do this.
Right.
Look at this guy's hair.
Yeah.
Yeah. But there are a lot that just say, you could do this.
You look at his hair.
You look
Oh.
at his hair. I'll send it to you, Joe. You're going to look at his hair.
There you go. Look,
It's
make him look at his
happening.
hair. Oh, wow. Well, it's time to plug something. There we go.
Yep.
Plug something. Checho's Standard Tattoo Parlor. Yeah, they're definitely...
Is he still back in business?
He's closed again. Like,
Okay, yeah. I was
they opened and then closed.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, they still have their side hustle, the shirts and the masks and stuff
Yeah.
like that. So, if you want something custom made, he'll do it. And I think it's like $15 or something really good. That's something that you want. Like,
Yeah, that's pretty neat. That's a good price.
yeah, not a bad price. So, they got some good stuff going on there. So, check them out. Go to their Instagram because it's called the Standard Tattoo Parlor. You know, on Instagram. Yeah, check it out. I'm also plugging my book, The Nerda-in-Law.
Nice.
When it came out, it was like the #1 for newest book or something like that.
Good job, man.
Thank you. Yeah, I had no idea. But check it out. It's sort of like a cultural theme or something like that. I think that's how it's labeled under culture. But
I mean, it should be.
yeah, you get to learn what it's like to be in a relationship with somebody that has deaf parents. Yeah.
Lifestyle.
And they're called codas, and a lot of codas are loving it. I'm like, I didn't really write it.
Of deaf adults.
Yes. I didn't really write it for them. I wrote it for their loved ones that are nerdas like me. So.
I think you might be the.
What's the acronym? If you're going to use an acronym, you got to
Yeah, I can explain that. Nerda is not even related to deaf adults.
Okay.
So that's me. I was born without deaf parents. I was born without deaf aunts or uncles. I didn't know anybody deaf until I met Penny.
There you go.
Although in chemistry class, I did have a deaf student. She was a classmate, I suppose you would say, and so I made friends with the interpreter there as well. So back in high school, long time ago, and so oddly enough, I didn't know this, but that interpreter knew my wife's family. You know, Penny knew her family very well because obviously it's a small world when your language is,
And when you live in Placerville.
Yeah, exactly. And so eventually when we got together, she turned to Penny, the interpreter turned to Penny and said, this guy, he's like really into Weird Al, just so you know.
So
Sold
true.
you out
Yeah. So,
right off the
yeah,
bat.
immediately, because, I mean, that's all I talked about in high school. I was definitely a nerd.
Yep.
Oh, my
He's like, are
goodness.
you sure you want to, you know?
Yeah.
You sure?
It's
It's a Weird Al guy.
And how fitting it is that my first ever publication is called The Nerda-in-Law.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
So, anyway, check it out if you get a chance. If you have Amazon Unlimited, you could read it for free. I mean, yeah. So, check it out. I know, crazy, right?
That's pretty cool. Good job, man.
Thank you.
I know how much work it takes to write a book. I have yet to publish, but I've written, and oof, that's a lot of work. So, way to go.
Wow.
Thank you.
That's a lot. So, high five to you.
Thank you very much.
That was a socially distanced high five.
Yeah.
I heard it. I
Yeah.
heard it. I heard it. I heard it. I
Click.
heard it.
See, that was.
You just really like that click audio.
I do like the click audio. 29 Toes podcast.
The boys.
They tricked me today. I was so going, oh my gosh, they're recording. But no, they sent an old clip of Lucas getting shocked by the dog collar.
Well, that was a couple days ago they sent that.
Was it a couple of... Well, either way, I thought they were recording, and I was
It
like,
was super
oh my
great.
gosh. Yeah. So, but then he got shocked, and I laughed all about that again, and I was like, oh, they tricked
we
me.
all laughed
But
again.
yeah.
Sorry,
I mean,
Lucas.
I don't think it gets old. I wouldn't mind
doesn't.
watching him get shocked again and again.
Yeah, I mean, go back and watch. It's on Markable Forever's.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's actually better than seeing him get a solo cup stapled to his ass.
Yeah, I do. I agree. The shock is better.
Way better.
Sorry, Lucas.
Both are still funny.
Yeah, I mean, they're both amusing, but if I
One
have to
is-
go back and watch one again it's definitely the show.
Yeah, one is funny. Oh, the other one's funny. Ha
I think they're both kind of funny. Oh my!
Yeah, that's
But then the
Yeah,
one
for
is
sure.
you'll still laugh.
yeah, for sure. Okay. Anybody else want to plug something, Joe?
Yeah, I'll go ahead and plug my Twitch channel as usual. I've been playing Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays as usual. I did do a Sunday game last night. That's the occasional Sunday stream. You can find me at twitch.tv/apostle_OFC.
Nice.
Check them out. Damn.
Schedule's there. All that stuff's good. All the good pertinents are there.
Absolutely. Beth,
Are
you
you
want
alright?
to? Do you want to plug something? Your mom she sews wedding dresses.
Yeah, out of shopping bags. So
Yes. Yeah.
if you have a really big box of shopping bags in your garage or under your sink, I don't know where you put your Safeway bags, and you need to get married, call Dorothy. She will sew you a pretty impressive wedding dress out of plastic. I mean, she could use fabric, but that's the easy way to go.
Right. If you need to do it easy, I guess.
All right, are we ready for this to end?
I don't want it to end. I was so 2 weeks ago or last week going, oh, I need a show.
But
And then
you canceled
today, I was so excited I couldn't get my mind off the show all day long.
Well,
But-
do you want to stay for a minute longer? We'll stay I will set a timer.
No,
1 minute longer.
we can end the show. It's already gone. It's actually to our main limit of 90 minutes, so
Yeah,
we're
which
good.
is fine. But
After
in all
editing, it'll be a little
honesty,
bit shorter.
I don't know what it is, but something smells really good from coming down. It's from downstairs in the cooking
Ooh.
area. So I'm gonna shut this down so I can go have some dinner.
All
Sorry,
right.
guys.
Dinner, Beth. No worries.
Bring it to a halt.
Time for thank you time. Is everyone sitting on your carpet square?
Bring your toy back to the carpet. Get your toy and bring it back to the carpet.
Could be a tumor.
It's not a tumor.
It's not a tumor. It's not. Not at all.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening to Thanks for Watching. As per usual, we would like to thank a great many people, so put on your seatbelt because this is going to be a second. We would like to thank all of our Patreon members, who are, of course, Lucas, Abby, Tyler, Teacher J.M. Strauss, Sean, and Wendy. Of course, Blue also, but we'll thank her again in a minute. We would like to thank Joshua Struthers, who's an awesome guy. Thanks for the work that you did for us with our beginning intro. Big Checho.
Yeah.
We plugged your shop, but we will we'll say thank you because seriously, you put stuff down to work on stuff that DJ wants for us, and
Totally
You're
appreciate
awesome.
it. Yes.
we appreciate the crap out of it. We would like to thank the cast. So DJ, thanks a lot, guy.
You're
I'm
welcome.
glad that you got to have a show this week. I know you were feeling bereft.
Totally.
Joe, thank you for taking time out of your busy, holy crap, a couple of weeks that you've had with
Yeah.
taking your house apart and putting it back together and then taking it apart again
It's
just to
okay.
put it back together again. But
Yep,
when you're done,
yep.
you'll have a beautiful new kitchen.
Yeah, it's gonna be great.
Great.
And
I'm
Beth, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Beth.
We would like to thank the ladies behind the scenes who keep us on the straight and narrow, which are, of course, Miss Crackhead Blue, who is a wonderful individual and has the ability to make an incredible portrait of Stanley out of spices.
Oh, yes.
Dorothy Fielden, who's my mom, who's apparently cooking me dinner. I don't know what it is, but it smells delightful. Penny, who is a wonderful individual, and we love her very much. She did a lot of stuff for Gish. She made a pinata. She did a lot of stuff. She did a bunch of signing things that none of the rest of us could do.
Yeah.
She's awesome. We love
She
her
is.
very much. But most of all the people we would like to thank, the listening audience. You are the number uno, because if you didn't listen, we would seriously do this for nothing. And that would be sad, because apparently you enjoy it!
Yes.
So, Thank you very much for listening, and we'll talk to you again next week about some other movies and maybe some dead people, but probably mostly movies. Be excellent people.